The Voice Data Controller app from Redbox gives you access to recorded call data and transcriptions in Salesforce. Call and transcription data is accessible directly from your accounts, contacts and leads, as well as the main Salesforce navigation bar. You can also play call audio directly from Salesforce using the Listen button to link out to the Redbox Media Player app. If you need to, you can open the Redbox transcription app directly. Just go to App Launcher, Redbox Recorders. The Redbox app and media player are very easy to use, and this video will cover the core features. However, please note that your Redbox recording system and the Voice Data Controller app are highly customizable, and access security is aligned with standard Salesforce access policies. Therefore, you may only have limited content access, and your Salesforce layouts may be quite different to the ones used in this video, although general operation will be the same. Also, your system may not be recording or transcribing all calls. If you need any information on what you can access and the layouts used in your system, we recommend that you check the details with your Salesforce administrator. The Redbox elements available in accounts, contacts and leads are all very similar, so we're just going to run through an example contact. I'm going to select Kate. Every time a sales agent has contacted Kate or Kate has called in, the call has been captured, transcribed and imported into Salesforce and aligned with the correct contact. In the contact details, you can see a transcript search panel, a transcript view panel and related transcripts in the related panel. Let's take a look at transcript search first of all. Using this panel, you can search for spoken words across all transcripts related to this contact. We'll look for the words voice data across July and August. To view the transcript content, just click an individual transcript in the search results to show it in the transcript view panel. This panel gives you an IM style view of the transcript, showing you each speaker on the call. If you need to jump to the particular part of the call where the words were mentioned, you can do a browser search to find it. You can also copy content directly to make notes, create an email, create a new task, etc. To listen to the call audio, just click the Listen button. And to view the individual call metadata and transcript records, click the View Record button. You can also jump to any transcript for the current contact by selecting it from the drop-down menu. In the related list, you can see the most recent transcripts for this contact. Click View All to see all of them, and click an individual record to view the details. We'll look at these in a second. As well as the Redbox elements in accounts, contacts and leads, we also have two additional options in the main Salesforce navigation bar, transcripts and transcript search. You can use transcripts to list, organise and open your transcriptions, and you can use transcript search to search for spoken words in your transcripts, except this time you perform a global search across all transcriptions that you have access to. For example, if I want to check that all of my sales agents have been talking about a particular promotional product during July, I can check for that. Once you open a transcript record, you can view call details, transcript details and again play the call audio. In the Details tab, you can update the account, contact and lead information as needed. For example, if I take a look at all of my transcripts, I can see a few not associated with a contact. I'll open one of those records and then edit the contact field. Here I can select an existing contact or create a new one. The Redbox app is fully integrated with Salesforce, so the new contact will be available across Salesforce, and any conversations with this contact in the future will be automatically linked to the contact. You can also utilise the imported rich metadata captured by your Redbox system to perform analysis using native Salesforce reports and dashboards. As we've mentioned, you can listen to the call audio by clicking the Listen button. Listening to a call can lend some very useful context to the conversation, such as pace, volume, sentiment, emotion and more. Once you click Listen, this uses secure authentication to launch the Redbox Media Player app. You may be prompted for your Redbox login, so see your system administrator for help if you need to. Just like any other media player, use the play, pause, forward and back buttons to control playback. The advanced features in the media player give you finer control of call playback. These can be very useful for lots of different situations, like repeating part of a call to make sure you heard it correctly, slowing the speed down a little because everyone is speaking quickly, muting one side of the call because they're shouting, or boosting the audio so you can hear what's going on in the background. So let's run through these features. In the media player, both sides of the call are shown using a simple waveform. You can use this to quickly see who's talking and when they're talking, or to see when there's silence during a call. You can jump to anywhere in the call just by clicking the waveform. Click and drag to highlight a section of the call and use the loop button to loop playback just within the selection. You can also grab the ends of the selection to adjust it as needed. Each side of the call has its own volume slider and mute button. So if you just want to listen to one person, you can mute the other person or reduce their volume. There are also two tabs that you can use to set preferences: audio effects and replay speed. In the audio effects tab, the auto volume setting automatically brings both sides of the call up to an average level. Out of all the different audio settings, I probably use this one the most. The silent suppression setting automatically skips any silence during the call. This can save a little time by skipping all of those awkward silences. Audio boost automatically boosts the volume to a high level, useful when the call is very quiet or you want to hear what's going on in the background. Boosting the volume isn't appropriate for normal speech though. That's because the audio is boosted so high that normal speech gets clipped and the sound is distorted. The stereo mono selection switches the audio output between stereo and mono playback. Stereo will play one side of the call on the left speaker and the other side on the right. Mono combines both sides of the call on both speakers. Obviously, if you have a mono headset, select mono playback or you won't hear one side of the call. The replay speed tab is used to adjust the playback speed. As I mentioned earlier, this can be useful to slow down a fast-paced call, or alternatively speed up a slow call so you can skip through it a little quicker. You can set between 20% and 300% playback speed, but other than using that for the comedy factor, usually a setting between 60% and 150% is the most useful. Anything smaller or greater than this tends to distort the audio to a point that it's unusable. Finally, the WAV tab allows you to export the call audio to a WAV file for investigation or analysis. So that's the Voice Data Controller app covered. We hope you found this e-learning video useful. Check out the Salesforce User Quick Question topic for more information. And if you're a Salesforce administrator, there's a specific topic for you too.